Alright guys, we're here in Montana, and we got here in the dark last night, so we didn't have necessarily an exact spot we wanted to be at this morning, but we got to a glassy knob, and it's been a full-on bugle fest below us, so we already got eyes on several bulls. And we're just trying to figure out, this is crazy, what's what, but great start here in Montana, I tell you that. Stay tuned. Alright guys, it is roughly 5 o'clock, first day for us this morning. Started off hot with lots of bugles, and Kyle made a play on a bull this morning, got really close. Real close, but the stuff is really thick, so we explored some new ground in the middle part of the day today, and now we have made a play to move into the same area that we saw bulls this morning, and we've put ourselves in a good spot. If they come out to feed, or if they start being vocal, we should be able to make a play quickly before dark, so we'll see what happens. There's a ton of pressure in this area, so that might all get blown up. But we're in tight. We're definitely under. We're probably 200 to 300 yards max from a big bull with some cows. So it's just if we pick the right spot to be sitting, come time for them to feed and get up and move around. So fingers crossed. Guys, on the move. So Kyle and I got a good vantage point this morning, and picked up a couple different bulls, and now I'm on my way to close the distance. So we'll see. There's quite a few cows, so let's see if we can work some magic. What's up, guys? There's a little 4x5 buck or 3x4, something like that. Right here down below us, a little whitetail. I might go see if I can get close to it and make a little stalk. See if I can get a shot. We'll see what happens. Sun's coming up, and Kyle is on a stalk. So we picked up these elk right below us, and I'm gonna keep tabs on these elk. But he's real close. He's probably 150 yards from him right now, and I got a good vantage point. So I'm gonna keep tabs on the elk, and I'll see how close Kyle gets. Well, it is day 4, and we got into a new area. Late start. Super windy, 50-mile-an-hour winds last night. Up until mid-morning. It's still windy right now, but we moved into a new area, and we were going to a classy knob, and we just located a raghorn bull. We're gonna make a play on it. We should probably run up and see if he goes over the hill. Alright guys, well Kyle and I just sat down here. We thought we were in for a long haul, which we were, but we were prepared to sit here until right before dark. He got up. It's 3:45. He started raking. I knew it. He just naturally was coming down. I ranged him right when he came out of the trees that he was raking at 36 yards. Felt really, really good about the shot. Great height. Definitely back behind the shoulder. And so now we're just trying to figure out. He ran up and over, which isn't like too far, but I'm kind of surprised that he ran uphill given the shot placement. So we'll hold tight and give it some time, and then we'll start going towards him. Alright guys, well, arrow was flung and we tracked to where we last saw him visually, and we left him from there. So we're going to give it some time. It's been about an hour and a half, and now we're going to start working our way to where we last saw him. So we sat here, got some food, got some caffeine in us, reviewed the footage, and I am a little shocked that he made it as far as he did. When I say that, he's gone about 200 yards. So then he went out of sight. But placement seems to be great. Now we just got to go get eyes on him, and we were just talking about how this pack out is going to suck when we find him. So we got close to 3 hours before dark, 2.5 hours, and let's see if we can go get our hands on this bull. Nuts. Let's see what we're working with here. It's crazy, man. Just like wow. What do you think of that blood trail? What do you think of that blood trail? One thing I'll tell you is there's no lack of blood. Kyle has a little more experience than I do, but with this type of terrain and the ground and the vegetation, but I've been told this vegetation's a little difficult to track blood on. No issues. We just walked straight to him, so we got a dead bull down here. He did go farther away from the side by side, so we'll get down to him, get our hands on him, figure out a plan. Alright guys. We gotta walk down this. You could tell this bull was starting to it got off a main trail, and that's usually a good sign. And then it headed for a cliff. So that's where we found her. Yeah. You might have noticed I knocked an arrow because he was either gonna be dead right here or bedded, one of the two. Because I don't know why a bull would go down here other than that. So we got him. We are new to this area. Like I said, it was a full-on windstorm last night, so we got a late start. The one thing about new areas is you really gotta buckle down and explore new country in season. And so we are gonna do a big loop, and right when we got into the area that Kyle and I liked, we found this bull on his feet. He had just came over a saddle and was gonna bed out of the wind in the shade. And we waited him out, watched him get up, break some trees, and then the rest is history.